Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video I picked up a concealer from the drugstore, and I wanted to do this video today because this particular concealer or company is not so much geared toward darker or brown skin makeup lovers. So I wanted to give them a try to see if the options I picked out could work for me, and just to have an overall conversation about makeup brands and their shade ranges and formulas and all of that good stuff. So this is the look I was able to achieve. Just a very simple, not doing too much, but still I have a healthy type of glow. As you can see, I don't even have on lashes today. Yeah, so if you want to see the products I use, what I think about them and all of that, make sure you keep on watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Okay guys, so as you can see by the title, I picked up this new concealer from Physician Formula. I picked it up in 2 shades. This concealer only comes in 6 shades. This is my first product I've ever purchased from Physician Formula. I just remember being younger, just getting new into makeup, walking into CVS and Walgreens and seeing this brand, and there always not being a shade for my skin tone, something deep enough. I know when those bronzers they had, the butter bronzers came out, I really wanted to try the bronzer, but nothing was ever deep enough. So these are new, but they were on their regular price is $11.99, and they were on sale for like $7 and something at Target. So I picked it up. The 2 shades I picked up were deep to rich, and tan to deep. So we can talk about these foundations while foundation. We can talk about these concealers while I apply, or this company, I should say. I'm going to use Deep to Rich to spot conceal. This concealer says a long-wearing, multi-use, radiant boosting concealer that delivers buildable, flawless coverage and awakens skin by concealing any imperfections. Smooth and creamy texture delivers a radiant, soft, focused finish, giving your skin a refreshed glow unlike any other. And it comes with a sponge at the bottom, which you all know we're not using a sponge. They could have added more product and left off the sponge, because I don't know who would be using the sponge. But that's how it looks. And as you can see, the sponge thing. But let's see. And it comes with a doe foot applicator. So let's see if this is close to my... And as you can see, I just primed with my regular e.l.f. Cookies and Dream and e.l.f. Power Grip primer. So let's spot conceal. So I went looking, once I saw, this brand, I went looking under their website to see any information that I could find in regards to, their company and when their company started and all of that. And their company started, looked to be like in the 1930s, and it was formulated for, it was a doctor who made this skincare foundation line or whatever for his wife who had sensitive skin. So I'm just blending it out with a Shop Miss 8 brush. No, this is a Sheep Lamb brush. So all of the products are formulated and supposed to have so many good ingredients inside of it, and not all of the harsh ingredients. So it's geared toward people with very sensitive skin. I would say with just that little bit that I put on my face, it's giving a very high, almost full coverage because it covered up the dark spot I have right here. And it has a little glow to it, which is fine. Yeah, I know I like glowy, and I also love concealer. So this is how the coverage is looking. As you can see, I'm kind of really glowy. But in a good way, in my opinion. This could be like a very fresh face, a very, in a rush, fresh face. If you don't like matte products. So let's go in with the other shade, which is Tan to Deep, which I'm gonna highlight with, which I believe is like more neutral. I just wanted to pick up this brand because I always wanted to try it. And I know a lot of dark skinned people are really not, don't really reach for this brand because of the sheer idea that, yeah, it's neutral, that they don't offer, a lot of deeper skin range. But hey, this concealer is in 6 shades, so they didn't offer a lot of deeper ranges or lighter ranges in this butter concealer at all. So I'm gonna just let that sit for a minute while I put on my contour. And we can talk about companies and their shade ranges, and how do y'all feel about that? Drop down and let me know, how do y'all feel about when companies only come out with 6 items or 4 items or something? Like, are you mad with them? Are you like, okay, well, that's just how their company is, my Thread Beauty in 210, or it's a really good product. I hope that, they continue to grow and learn that there are like a million different shades in the rainbow out there, Or do you expect like every company to be like how Fenty Beauty was when they first came out and they came out with 50 plus shades of foundation? Do you expect all brands to come out with, that many shades? Like, what's the average amount of shades that you would expect a company to come out with, whether it be foundation or concealer? Like, what would you expect it to come out with? As you can see, I did not spray my face at all with my Fix Plus because I really just want to see, how this concealer is without me having to spray it. If it's easy to blend out, if it melts in my skin, we'll see. But right now, this color right here is more neutral than I would reach for. But I have some concealers this color, so it doesn't really bother me because I have some that's this color. So let's see if it gives me a true highlight. And as you can see, the coverage is there. The coverage is there. Like, it's full coverage. There's nothing medium coverage about this concealer. I've never seen, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't recall ever seeing a Physicians Formula commercial on TV. You know, where I see like Maybelline and CoverGirl. I can't remember if I ever saw a Physicians Formula commercial. So that leads me to believe, are they like a really smaller brand that just happened to be in CVS and Walgreens? I'm going to take the end of my foundation brush and blend out the edges of that concealer. The concealer is beautiful. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, because this brand only has select few, that the product is not good. But of course, I know it's like where my skin tone is. I'm going to use my Morphe and Banana Rich. I know that it's a million other girlies out there who are way darker or redder than me and need something deeper if they were going to like spot conceal. I'm going to lightly set with my MAC Studio Fix NC50 like I would any normal concealer that I put on. Just lightly dust away the powder. And my juvia'splace bronzer and deep dark. And as you can see, I didn't like cream contour today. Okay, guys, I'm back. So far, I've had this concealer on for a little over an hour, just doing little things around the house. And this is how my face is looking. Do I like the concealer? I love the concealer. Absolutely love the concealer. The 6 shade concealer I love. It's never my intention to get on my channel, my platform, and bash a company for lack of shade range, lack of colors, lack of, the amount of products they put out, because there's always room for growth. I'm looking for the top. I'm looking for the top. It's going to drive me crazy until I find it. There's always room for growth in everybody and everything. So hopefully one day Physicians Formula will come out with more shades, more undertones. They could be working on it, or this could just be very well be what they're good at. You know how sometimes you find something you're good at and you just stick to what you're good at without really branching out and trying different things because you're afraid that what you're good at is going to be messed up, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I think it's very skin-like. It's full coverage in my opinion. If you don't like a glow, then you wouldn't like this concealer, because to me it has like a healthy type of glow to it. It's a difference between looking glowy and radiant than looking greasy and oily. And this right here is just giving me a very natural, awake glow to my skin. And let me see if I can get up just a little bit. Maybe you can see, as you can see, I don't have any lashes on or anything. That show you that I'm not really doing nothing today. But yeah, my face, and it offers very good coverage. And as you can see, it just looks really healthy, shiny. My face looks awake. I mean, you really can't tell, not unless you're really like in my face, that I have on makeup. And I didn't put on any blush or anything. Maybe let's try to put on some blush. Just a little bit. Juvia'splace Volume 1. Let's just see. A little pink shade. I know I like playing in makeup. Not a lot, just a flush, a little flush of color. I turned the light off in my background so that you can get a clear look of the concealer on my face. And this is how it's looking. That way the glare from the background isn't messing up the actual look and glowiness of this concealer. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. So it's just, one day maybe they'll come out with, more shades for darker skin tones and even lighter skin tones, because it's not a lot of options for those undertones either. So maybe one day, they'll get in the lab and try it out and see what works for them and see what works for other people. But I like it. Another reason why I like it is because it's geared toward very sensitive skin. And if you have sensitive skin like myself, this would be a good option for you. There's no harsh chemicals, vegan, cruelty free. So it's a lot of good skin caring ingredients in this concealer. It makes me want to try the Butterline foundation. I think it's maybe like 15 or 20 foundation shades in that foundation, just to see if I can find me something that's good for my skin tone. But y'all trying to let me know if you try Physician Formula, if you like it, if you don't like it. For me, I watch any and everybody's makeup videos, whether you're brown, white, yellow, green, purple, you speak Spanish, French, German, whatever. I watch videos and I don't even understand the language, but I love beauty and I watch and I love to see people do makeup and just everything. I love everything about it. So yeah, it's all about learning and growing and just evolving. So yeah, drop down and let me know. This is a conversation that I would love to have with you guys. Just your thoughts on brands as far as their shade range and the amount of products they put out. Do you think that a brand should put out 30 to 40 different foundation and concealers all at one time, or should they go slow with the process? Drop down and let me know. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.